All right, mathematicians, welcome back to another episode of How to Geometry. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of circumference and arc length. Picture a circle. Its circumference is like its belt wrapping around its waist. And when we talk about arc length, think of it as the distance along the edge of a piece of that circle. So whether you're calculating how far around a circle goes or the length of a specific arc, remember the formulas and plug in those values. So let's get it. All right, so circumference and arc length. I think it's a good place to start with just reviewing what the circumference, right? The perimeter of a circle is. All right, so the circumference or perimeter of a circle is going to be 2 times pi, approximately 3.14, times the radius. So the radius is from the center of the circle to the edge of the circle. Another alternative would be would be diameter times pi. Right, the diameter being 2 radiuses put together. But typically what we see is 2 pi r. This is the one that we use the most. All right. Another useful formula would be the area. All right, so the area of a circle is going to be pi times r squared. Since we're bringing up circumference, area is a nice little topic to add on. Because the formulas look very similar. So just remember, area is 2 dimensions, right? And circumference is 1 dimension. It's the perimeter. All right, the next topic or idea to extend on this is going to be arc length. All right, so the arc length is going to be, or the measure of the arc length. The way to think about it is that it's a portion of the full circumference, right? Because the full circumference or the circumference of a circle, it's the full perimeter of a circle. The arc length is a piece of that, right? It's not like the green line you see is not the full circumference. It's a portion of the circumference. And the way we figure that out, we'll call that measure M. And so the arc length, it's going to be that measurement divided by 360, because there's 360 degrees in a circle, right? If the measurement was 360, well, that would be one whole circumference. Well, whatever that measure is, you divide that by 360, and then you multiply it by the circumference, which is basically C, or in this case, 2 pi r. So arc length is going to be the measurement of the arc divided by 360 times 2 pi r, whatever the circumference is. This is ultimately what it comes down to, right? So let's see a couple of examples. All right, so in this example, we have a circle that has a radius of 4 meters, and we want to find the arc length. The arc length of the green part. So the measure is going to be 90 degrees, right? Because it's implied by the little box in the center. So remember that the central angle and the arc are always equal. So if the central angle is 90 degrees, because it's a right angle, then the measurement of the arc is also 90 degrees. So plugging into the formula, we're going to get 90 divided by 360 times the circumference. So simplifying the fraction, 9 goes into 9 once. 9 goes into 36 4 times. So 1/4, we'll just call it C for circumference. So the arc is going to be 1/4 of the circumference. In this case, the circumference is going to be 2 pi r, and r is going to be 4. So 1/4 times 2 times pi times r, which is 4. This is going to be 2 times 4 is 8 over 4 times pi. 8 over 4 is basically 2. So this is going to be 2 pi meters. Or that's how long the arc is for a circle that has radius 4. So if we adjust this, so let's adjust the formula a little bit. Or not formula, but the problem. Suppose it was 12 meters instead of 4. So for 12 meters, this would be, again, simplifying or multiplying straight across rather. This would be 24 over 4 pi. And 24 over 4 simplifies to 6. So the arc length for this particular problem would be 6 pi meters. 6 pi meters. Let's try another one. All right, and in this example, we're looking for the measurement of the arc length for the green arc. So here, the radius is 4. We have a diameter. So this is the longest chord in a circle. So the diameter, right? This measure is going to be 180 degrees. 180 degrees. So figuring what we just learned, right? This means that 180 divided by 360 times the circumference. Okay, so 180 we know is half of 360. So we can basically just say this is 1/2 the circumference, right? That's the basic proportion of this. This arc length is 1/2 of the whole circumference because it's 180 degrees. Okay, so the actual length, when we start to figure this, is going to be 1/2 times 2 pi r, the radius. In this case, 4. So multiplying this straight across, we're going to get 8 over 2 times pi. So this is going to reduce. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So 4 pi centimeters. That's how long the arc length is, right? 4 pi centimeters. So pi is like 3.14. So understand this is an exact answer, right? 4 pi is an exact answer. We can approximate it by putting it into a calculator, but just know that this is the exact answer. 4 pi is what we're looking for. Let's do one more. Okay, in this example, we have circle O, right? Because that's the center point. So circle O, and the radius, we'll call it 36 meters. So 36 meters is the radius. We want to figure out what is the arc length of the green section. And the given information is that it measures 140 degrees. So we take the measurement of the arc, 140 degrees, divided by 360 degrees, and this times the circumference. All right, so in this case, it's going to be 140, 360, 2 times pi times 36, right, the radius. So I'm going to reduce as much as I can the fraction. So 7 over 18, right? 7 goes into 14 twice. Or half of 14 is 7. Half of 36 is 18. And this is going to be times 2 times pi times 36. All right, we can reduce one more time. So 18 and 36. Right, 18 goes into 18 once. And 18 goes into 36 twice. Because it's half. So then we're going to get 7 times 2 times 2. So 7 times 2 is 14. Times 2 is 28. So 28 pi. So, and can't forget about the units. So this would be meters. All right, so in all three of these examples, finding the arc length, it's fairly simple, right? We take whatever the measurement is of the given arc, and you divide it by 360 degrees times 2 pi r, which is basically the circumference. And this is known as arc length. All right, so hopefully this is useful. It's fairly simple. It's not a hard topic to comprehend. The arithmetic does get kind of like, if you're not good with multiplying numbers, it'll be a bit of a challenge, but I think you'll be fine. All right, so comment, subscribe, like, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Catch you guys next time. Peace.